Okay, welcome to Erosion of Earth. Previously, we saw evidence of an ocean current that wrapped around just like this. So we saw it in Cuba. We saw these channels here, how it flowed this way. And then in southern Mexico, these two channels flowed right into this channel here. Huge streamlined mounds. Actually showing you go this way, right? And then down to Belize, we saw the beautiful river of coral, which is a huge channel with a bunch of channels in it. And if we were to measure this width of the channel, uh, 4.71 miles. So we're talking about some big ocean currents going longshore. So now from Cuba here, we're going to look at these coastlines all the way down to South America. So let's start with this side of Cuba. Right here you can see a barrier island. You know what did that? An ocean current. You guys don't believe me? All right, we got to go to Tortuga. Okay, Tortuga is the spot. People don't know about Tortuga, but as far as erosion goes, Tortuga is pretty sweet. So check this out. All of these marine terraces, these marine cliffs separating the terraces, can be formed one of two ways. The first way, uplift, right? The second way is by an ocean current wrapping around it and carving it just like a river terrace, really. And so we've seen in Madagascar and South America, Argentina, how that is very much the case due to scours and ripples and other things. But this right here is a very clean example of this. And I'm not going to tell you how to think. I just want you to consider everything that's possible until we get enough information on enough coastlines to really get the big picture. So I'm just putting that in your brain for now, that it could be an ocean current doing all this stuff. Okay. And then I believe this is Haiti. Haiti's got a really cool example where you can see how a channel went through here, a little bit of an expansion bar. But yeah, a ton of marine cliffs, really large, consistent marine steps. There's not a whole lot of places that are as clean as this. Libya is a good one. San Mateo Island's another good one. But this is definitely up there as preserving the most detailed record of what the ocean did. Whether that be a longshore current or something else. Let's check this out. So we can see some erosion. Let me zoom out to get the color right. We can see some erosion texture right along here. And then we can see through here we've got a larger channel kind of expanding. But this is all from water flow. So this is not rainfall though. Okay, think about what rainfall would do. Rainfall would just go downhill. This doesn't care about elevation. All of these ravines, all of these water-carved ravines do not care about elevation. They are flowing to, what direction is this? That'd be the west. They're flowing to the west. Great, now I lost where I was. Okay, got Tortuga. And then also you look at Tortuga. First of all, it's streamlined. Second of all, that's a channel. Right, so it was islandized. I believe that's a word, not sure. But it was islandized by a current. And that's why it's the record. So there's not many places that have this clean of a record of marine steps with so many different steps and such large steps in between. And then you look at the surrounding area and you realize it was channelized. So something like that's not a coincidence. Also like this where you've got that inlet there. But anyways, let's go back to where we were. Right here. This is from an ocean current flowing on top of the land. They won't tell you that in school though. And then here you've got, some more stuff. More terraces. Good terraced record. And I believe this is some sandstone here, so that holds the, or maybe is it limestone? But that, something soft like a sedimentary rock, that's what you really want to preserve these marine steps. And the only really big exception to that is the Siberian traps. Let's check out this. All right, so just like in Belize, we're going to find some pretty scoured up coral reefs. We're going to have to go down to where the reefs are at. Believe, islandized channels and stuff. Where are the good reefs at? So when you look at this, just imagine you see something like this and you say, okay, maybe that's streamlined. It's a possibility. I say consider it. I say consider that could be a channel, right? Consider how the coves are channelized as well. Where are we going to find the good reefs at? I know they're out here. Oh, we're getting closer. Right, so basically every reef in the world is going to have narrow channels in it. A lot of them overhang. If you swim in coral reefs, you should keep your eye out for potholes made by horizontal water vortices. They're all over Hawaii, for example. Even pipelines got some nice potholes. All right. Yeah, a lot of these seamounts are volcanoes. Just peeking up out of the ocean. Pretty fresh too, as far as erosion goes. But there's also we're going to find some really nice canyons here too in a minute. Okay, here's a spot. Let me check out the coral reef. Notice its similarity to scablands. Right, a lot of circular cuts in the reef, and this is almost looking like a ripple formation. You wonder if there was a undulating standing wave going through there. Here you can see a little channel. It's pretty heavily eroded as well. And then on this side, shallow cataracts flowing out of here. Some little lake shores, what are those? Oh, this is a good island. It's a pretty good island to me because it's got a nice step in it. Big old cliff. Perfectly level. And then you can Yeah, it's basically just one step to this island. Or I guess, yeah, let me see. See how flat that is? It was planed flat. Okay, and then you've got another step here. Now look at all this. You know, all these are channels going offshore. And then let's take a look. What was that? Pretty scablandish. Add that to the dictionary. And then I think one of these had some pretty nice canyons on it. Not that one. Let's see. I think it was probably this one. Some pretty serious water erosion going down here. And Hawaii's got some insane canyons too. Really steep pointed arêtes, which is that peak in between two canyons. So yeah, basically all coral reefs, you can find a direction in them, right? It's just so beautiful. And then when you realize how much water played a part, you can really just start to see all of the channels. Okay, this guy right here is a good one. Crazy amount of marine cliffs here. And of course the perfect terraces in between. And just like the other island, these are pretty flat. I guess there's a slight angle to them. No, these are pretty darn flat. Then the other side you can see them not quite as well, but they're still there. And then now we're in South America. I guess we can check out this last island. Not really sure how good it is though. Maybe we can find something cool. You can always find something cool somewhere. Let's see. Yeah, I guess this island is not cool. Alright, thanks for watching. I appreciate the video. So now we have tracked from Belize through Cuba all the way down to South America. And keep in mind that this is a tectonic feature of the Caribbean plate, a collision zone. So that's going to funnel water, whatever the ocean current is doing. This is going to have a tremendous effect on redirecting it. And that's why we've seen so many marine canyons and marine steps. All right, thanks for watching. Hope you guys learned something. Leave a comment if you have a question, and you guys have a good day.